So we're going to do a quick look at the boat. Unfortunately, the wireless mic is not working properly. The boat has been all painted at this point, 2 coats of primer, 2 coats of finish paint on the cabin top and also on the decks. The cockpit has not been painted yet, but we're getting ready to sand and paint that. So here we can see that the difference between the decks and the cockpit area.
I have, as you're going to be seeing in videos, there's been a lot of sound issues. So I'm very disappointed in my old wireless mic, so I'll get a new one. So this is the new wireless mic here. This one is completely wireless. The old one had a lav mic that clipped on and a wire that went down to a little transmitter on my hip that went to a receiver mounted on the camera. This one, this is the transmitter and microphone. And I like them because they just plug into a little charging base. The old ones had little batteries that you had to replace. And it's like, well, when is the battery going dead? And I didn't know it. These things are great so far, that you just plug them into the charging base, they charge up, and they've got, I think, like 12 or 14 hours of life. So hopefully sound quality will be improving in these videos going forward. That being said, let's go outside. All right, so the epoxy is kicked. Do a quick, well, where the tape was, it's still a little bit tacky. But in general, the repair looks good. And this one looks good. I think I need to roll it over and just double check. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, let that sit for a little bit. This is one of the things, I got the stanchions out. So there's 3 verticals there in this long line. So the lifeline attaches up on the bow pulpit. And then there's 1, 2, 3 stanchion bases here. And then it connects to the stern rail. The other side, I found 4 bases. So this one is the aft side of the gate and would attach to the rail there and then come in, and there would be a stanchion base right here, and then 3 more stanchion bases. 1, 2, 3. So that should be 4 stanchion bases on this starboard side. Coming up on deck, I had 1, 2, 3, and then those fittings there are where that base attaches down. So there should be another stanchion base somewhere around here. And I wasn't sure exactly where that was. So I came down below, and sure enough, there is the evidence of the holes. So I need to drill a pilot hole so that I know where to drill from on deck. And I couldn't get my screw gun to make that 90-degree turn. So I found this little gizmo and can't quite get far enough in. All right. Cool. All right, I'm an idiot. I had the drill bit going backwards. Well, that was much easier. So now I have one of the holes drilled on deck. These are the plates, so that's the size drill bit I need. Now, I'm 99% certain that it goes there, but I'm going to double check down below. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to drill 2 more holes because once this gets bolted into place and the stanchion goes into it, there's a bracket that comes down and 2 more bolts that go, or 2 more bolts that go through there. And then this stanchion base has these 2 holes here. So that's to add strength to the posts on either side of the gate. So we're trying again. Hopefully we won't break it this time.
Where do you want me to pick it up from?
There-ish. All right, Rick, can you go outboard about 6 inches, 8 inches, maybe a foot? All right. It's okay. I'll get there in a second. There was a little bit of caulking that I hadn't cleaned off. It's about 1/8 of an inch from going in all the way. I think the challenge is that some of the length may have changed slightly due to some of the many repairs that have been done on it.
This is true.
So the holes don't line up perfectly.
So the holes don't line up. We are off by about
Uh-oh.
1/8 of an inch.
Not too long that way. Huh?
Yep, the whole thing is this way, too much. Yeah, so it's just a little bit proud. Well, I mean, the tow rail's up on the boat and it's not broken. I really don't see any water coming in anywhere. So, that's a good, well, no, I take that back. A little bit of water. But as to be expected when so much is taken off the boat. Oh, a lot of water there. Holy mackerel. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know why that would have come in so much there. Oh, and this one is completely full also. But this side, well, yeah, it's wet. Huh. So that must be everything coming in along the tow rail. Well, we'll have to make sure that oh dear. Oh, this got wet. Well, I'll have to start cleaning up. So thank you for following SV Slow Air as we're making steady progress on getting this boat painted and put back together again. Thank you for following along. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the content. And don't forget to subscribe so you get updates when the next video comes out. Thank you again. See you on the next time around.